those of you who just joined us, we must ask you to contain any coughs and sneezes discreetly whilst you're in the theatre. There have been some recent reports in the Colne Times of local cases of influenza. I am confident, however, that Dr. Dickey will deal with these in his usual competent manner.
The Army and the Navy need attention. The outlook isn't healthy, you'll admit. But I've got a dream of a new recruiting scheme, which I believe is positively it. If only other girls would do as I do, I believe that we could crack it all alone. For I turn all suitors from me, except the sailor and the Tommy. I've an army and a navy of my own. On Sunday I step out with a soldier. On Monday I'm taken by a tar. On Tuesday I'm out with a senior Boy Scout. On Wednesday a hussar. On Thursday I gig out with a Scotty. On Friday a midshipman or two. But on Saturday I'm willing, if you'll only take the shilling, to make a man of any one of you. What do we say? We got any young, able-bodied men in the audience? Let's come and have a look at you, shall we? And how are you, sir? Would you like to join the army? Oh, white feather for you, you big coward. There you go. There you go. Better luck next time. Oh, hello. Yes, see me in my dressing room after. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, it's thin on the ground today, but never mind. We have 3 showings. Sister Susie sewing shirts for soldiers. Should skill at sewing shirts like shy young Sister Susie shows. Some soldiers send epistles, send it to the sleep of thistles, and the saucy soft show shirts for soldiers. Sister Susie sews. As sound as it sounds.
When the moon shines bright on Charlie Chaplin, he's going Bobby to join the army. But his old baggy trousers will need mending before we send him to the Dardanelles.
Keep your head down and your hat on. And don't move. Just closing off this tunnel, sir. We've dug it, filled it full of explosives, and now they don't want to use it. But that's the army for you, isn't it?
It is?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, blimey. You're one of them newspaper officers, aren't you, sir?
No.
Come to write a story about us brave lads? Well, you're a long way from home, if you don't mind me saying so, sir. And even further from a story. On second thought, sir, I might have a story for you. Oh, it's not a story about brave officers who went to grammar schools, nor is it a story about glorious cavalry charges across open ground, nor is it a story about Tommies playing football and singing "Oh, come all ye faithful." This is a story about ordinary men fighting a war. We come to dig or to die, and too many of us are too long. But when Empire Jack, that is Major J, Norton, Griffiths MP to you lads, laid out his plans, and we answered the call. We're ordinary men, not soldiers. We had a skill, you see. We knew what it meant to live and die underground. We were coal miners, sewage pipe layers. Told me I didn't have to go, which is true, I didn't. Was a coal miner in a reserved occupation. She told me I was too old, which I am. But it didn't make no difference. The mine on it. So I volunteered. While the lads are digging under the ground overseas, I'll be at home, kissing our lass and sleeping in a proper bed with my boots off. While the lads are digging under the ground overseas, I'll be down the local pub or watching cricket in the park. While the lads are digging beneath the ground overseas,
is safe. I am a tunneler. I must look after the others first.
So this presentation takes the form, as Catherine says, of popular songs from the First World War, interspersed with readings. And these readings were, as Catherine said, were letters that were written by my great-grandfather to my grandfather. It's also interesting, constantly you can see through these letters, how he's giving clues as to where he is, because he's not allowed to say where he is and what he's doing.
So, anyway, this morning, I was going across the airfield to get into my camera. If you're going to be a pilot, this is what you have to do. Cross to your plane, they'll help you in. And once the engine is proven to be alright, then you'll taxi off onto the field, head into the wind, it'll help lift up the plane there, and lift it into the sky. It gets pretty darn nippy, I have to tell you, and you'll be glad of a few extra layers. We were taught to keep our nose to the horizon, keep it level, as if it was going to be a flat plane. So limited thinking being on the ground. It's not like that when you're in the air. There is so much scope between the ceiling of altitude that you can reach and the floor. But there's a huge amount of space in between there. And when you engage with an enemy, you're not just on a flat plane, you're every direction. You're coming at them from every angle. Round, upside down, sideways, twisted. There have been some casualties though, young man. There have been 14,000 pilots killed. 14,000. And 8,000, about 8,000 of those deaths were accidental or in training. Yes. So they weren't even shot down. A lot of them you're just pootling along, then your engine just dies and so do you. It really is as simple as that.
At the beginning of this war in 1914, we have everything sorted. We have 15,000 military beds just there waiting for our soldiers. Excellent. Everything hunky-dory. 1914. In that first month, of those 15,000 beds, well, 18,000 casualties more than filled those. What we have is a very injured soldier. So what we need to do is give him an anaesthetic for his surgery. This is called a Schimmelbusch mask. You unscrew the little bit there, lift up this, take a piece of muslin, put it over the mask, lock the muslin in place with that, again, screw it up, and I drip ether onto it. Now, it's not an easy way of becoming anaesthetised. Initially, you're going to be starting struggling and screaming. Imagine if you're the person outside waiting for your turn, what you're going to be hearing from in here. Just imagine, you've got that dripping on there. Lachlan is becoming anaesthetised. We've got 6 patients here, all of it happening. What's happening to us? What's happening to the surgeons?
So these next 3 outfits these are all original dresses from the 1920s.
Tin of bully beef. Now, you know, I used to like corned beef when I first joined the army in 1903. However, I've had that much of it now, I'm getting a little bit tired. Now here. Right, yeah, no surprises there. Now this is Army hardtack biscuit. There's 4 of them in that bag. Now, it's called hardtack because it's hard. It's your bread substitute, really. Bread goes off, it goes mouldy, it goes stale. But this stuff, it can be baked, packed up, kept in the quartermaster's stores literally for years, and it won't go off. Right, so anyway, that's the rations. So I think we're all right for a few days on them. Petrol, something we need to sort out. Yeah, I'm going to definitely need to get hold of a few more tins of this. Might go about 2 miles with that tin of petrol there in our tank. And yeah, ammunition. This exercise that we're doing with the infantry. Yeah, there we go. There's 1,000 rounds of 303 there for our Lewis guns in the tank. So here, got my coveralls. A set of overalls, and on top my standard issue service dress uniform, of course, with my tank call badge there. That's something else that the officer wants me to do this afternoon, is take the lads down the range and do a little bit of revolver practice. On my front here I've got my respirator, my small box respirator, otherwise known as a gas mask. I have to say the conditions in the tank are pretty awful. It can reach up to 50 degrees centigrade in that tank. So if you are in the middle of an attack and the Germans then start launching phosgene or mustard gas, that, in that heat, is pretty much unbearable. But you've got to do it, you've got to put that mask on to stay alive.